A virtual world, endless possibilities, doing things you only know from movies, games or your wildest dreams. And everything feels like it's actually real. Welcome to Whatever Science, my name is Tony Taylor and today we're gonna talk about true immersion virtual reality. Oh, and about lucid dreaming. You think watching X-rated VR videos on your Google Cardboard is cool? Well, then let me blow your mind with what the future could hold. What is true immersive VR? In short, you being in a virtual world, experiencing it with all your senses and controlling your virtual body / avatar just like your real body. Just think of the Matrix or Sword Art Online if you're into that kind of stuff. Alright, pretty neat, but is it actually possible? In theory, yes. Basically, it would be like playing a video game. You need a computer that runs everything, but no output device and input device in between you and the computer. A brain-to-computer interface. But before we could go on and think about building such a device, we have some major problems. Reading information from our brain and sending information into our brain. Of course, we are able to put implants in our brain by now to enable people to control a robotic arm, for example, or track our brain activity by using EEG, but this is nothing close to what we would need to create true immersive virtual reality. Sorry, this is a very emotional thing for me. Oh yeah, and by the way, having multiple implants in your head isn't exactly that awesome either. And before I forget, we would also need to put our body into a sleep-like state to prevent movement while we are in the virtual world. So to summarize, there are 3 requirements for true immersion VR. Understanding our nervous system to influence our senses and read movement. Alright, we're working on that, but still we understand just the basics. A very powerful computer to process inputs and outputs. This seems achievable in the near future, I guess? And lastly, the ability to manipulate our central nervous system to prevent natural impulses from interacting with it and replace them with the ones from our virtual reality, and then of course reading the outputs and make them move our virtual body instead of our real one. Some people propose the use of nanobots to achieve this, because apparently nanobots are the answer to a metric shitton of medical related human body influencing stuff in the future. But let us now talk a bit about dreams. Not the wet ones, keep them for yourselves please, nobody wants to know about you and your hot cousin. I mean the lucid ones. Lucid ones. Did I pronounce that right? I guess. So what is a lucid dream? It is when you realize that you are dreaming and became aware of the fact that you can consciously control what is happening inside your dream. Why is this so interesting for VR? Well, during the so-called REM sleep, your body is paralyzed to prevent your body from moving around while you are moving in your dream. If you're sleepwalking though, the paralysis isn't working properly for you. So have fun being seen playing basketball in the driveway while just wearing your superhero nightgown. Lucid dreaming is the closest thing to a true immersive VR that currently exists, and it's completely run by one of the most powerful computers in the world, your brain. But as far as I know, dreaming is single player only and has completely random storytelling for limited playtime. It is some kind of virtual reality. You can control your dream body like your real body, you have your senses, can't feel pain though, and you can interact with the environment. Why did I mention all of this? Well, it's an interesting thought, putting our body into REM sleep and then trying to control our brain via a computer interface so that there would be no need for using nanobots. We just use our natural dream state and put information inside our head while reading the signals from our body. Oh, and one more thing. In a normal dream, you don't know that you are dreaming, unlike in a lucid one. Now imagine we finally have a true immersion virtual reality at our hands. If this would be the case, it would probably be possible to put you into the virtual world without you knowing that you are inside the virtual world. And this would be terrifying. Matrix style terrifying. And even if you know that you are inside a virtual world, there are a lot of moral questions. Starting with reading data from your brain and sending actual data into it in general. I mean, think about the possibilities. You could exploit people, you can manipulate them, mess with their heads, influencing them in real life too, Inception style idea planting. Truly horrifying. But I still want true immersion VR to be a thing. Come on, I'm a gamer after all, so screw morality and let me have fun swinging around huge swords while soaring through the air and shooting lasers from my eyes and stuff like that. But it seems we still have years of research to do before we could actually achieve a true immersive VR. So for now, we still have some time to think about its consequences. What are your thoughts about true immersion VR? Tell me in the comments below, and thank you for watching. Oh, and you can subscribe if you want. If not, no hard feelings, just soft ones. Bye.